All right, listen up. You've been told a lie. You've been fed a steady diet of follow your passion, work hard, and everything will be okay. And where's that gotten you? Still watching videos like this, hoping for a magic pill. Most of you are stuck in a financial loop. Not because you lack talent, not because you're not smart enough, but because you are willfully, stubbornly ignoring the unspoken, brutal truths about wealth and power. This isn't a motivational speech designed to make you feel good. This is a wake-up call, a punch to the gut. We're about to expose 10 raw, uncomfortable truths that the truly wealthy live by, rules that separate the winners from the perpetual losers. These aren't cute quotes. These are strategies about control, appearances, alliances, and a mindset so unyielding it will either make you or break you. If you've ever felt like no matter how hard you grind, you're not moving up, it's because you're playing the wrong game. You're following the rules of the broke. It's time to rewrite your playbook. Are you ready to face the truth? Or are you going to keep pretending? Like this video if you're ready to take action. If you're ready to stop being broke and start building something real. Let's dive straight into it. Truth number 1. Radical responsibility. Stop blaming your parents, your boss, the government, the economy, your luck. None of it matters. You are 100% responsible for your current situation. Every choice, every inaction, every excuse you've made has led you here. The moment you truly own that, the moment you stop playing the victim, is the moment you gain power. You can't change what you don't take responsibility for. This isn't about guilt, it's about control. And that leads directly into truth number 2. Life isn't fair. Get over it. The world doesn't care about your feelings or your sense of justice. It's a brutal arena. The sooner you internalize this, the sooner you stop whining about perceived injustices and start strategizing how to exploit opportunities, the faster you'll move. The wealthy don't complain about the rules. They learn them and use them. They understand that fair is a concept for the weak. They play to win. Stop looking for fairness. Start looking for leverage. If you want to change your life, comment below with "I own my destiny." Moving on to truth number 3. Discipline over motivation. Motivation is fleeting. It's a temporary high, a sugar rush. It'll get you started, but it won't keep you going when the going gets tough. Discipline, on the other hand, is an iron will. It's showing up every single day, doing the uncomfortable work, even when you don't feel like it. It's the silent, consistent grind that builds empires. The wealthy don't wait for inspiration. They execute. They build habits that serve their goals, regardless of their mood. Waking up early, hitting the gym, tackling the hardest tasks first. These aren't acts of motivation, they are acts of discipline. You want to be unstoppable. You need an unbreakable routine. You need to forge yourself into a weapon of habit. Say it with me, and mean it. I'll move the world with my power. Because with discipline, you absolutely will. Now, let's talk about truth number 4. The power of strategic alliances. Most people think networking means collecting business cards. That's for amateurs. Strategic alliances are about building relationships with people who can genuinely accelerate your trajectory. And importantly, who you can genuinely accelerate. It's not just who you know, but who knows you and what you bring to the table. The wealthy understand that no one builds an empire alone. They surround themselves with talent, with influence, with people who open doors, provide capital, or offer critical insights. You need to be thinking, who do I need in my corner? Who needs me in theirs? And how do I cultivate these relationships not just through pleasantries, but through value exchange and unwavering loyalty? These aren't friendships, these are partnerships forged in ambition. Share this if it resonated with you, if you understand the difference between a contact and an ally. Truth number 5 is crucial. Master the art of appearances. Perception is reality. Period. Neat tune. It doesn't matter how good you are if the world perceives you as mediocre, disorganized, or weak. The wealthy understand that their image, their brand, their presence, it's all part of their power. You need to control your narrative. This isn't about being fake. It's about being strategic. How do you dress? How do you speak? How do you carry yourself? What kind of content do you put out? What kind of company do you keep? Every single interaction, every digital footprint is a brushstroke on the canvas of your public persona. Are you projecting confidence, competence, and authority? Or are you projecting uncertainty and lack? You can be the most brilliant mind in the room, but if you look and act like a slob, no one will ever know. Drop your thoughts in the comments. How do you project power? Let's push deeper. Truth number 6. Scarcity mindset versus abundance action. Most people are crippled by a scarcity mindset. They think there isn't enough to go around, so they hoard, they fear, they play small. The wealthy operate from a place of abundance, not just in resources, but in opportunities. They think big, they take calculated risks, and they understand that value creation is limitless. Stop thinking about what you can't afford. Start thinking about how you can create immense value that makes you indispensable. And this leads to truth number 7. The uncomfortable truth of sacrifice. You cannot have it all without giving something up. You want extraordinary results? You must make extraordinary sacrifices. Sleep, leisure, comfort, certain relationships. These are often the first casualties on the path to true wealth and power. The wealthy are willing to endure discomfort, to delay gratification, to give up what's good for what's great. What are you truly willing to sacrifice for your vision? If you want to change your life, comment below with your biggest sacrifice for success. Next, truth number 8. Leverage, not just hard work. Working hard is the baseline, not the strategy. The truly wealthy understand leverage. They use other people's money, OPM, other people's time, opt and technology to amplify their efforts exponentially. They don't just work. They build systems that work for them. They invest in assets that generate income, not just jobs that trade time for money. Stop thinking about how many hours you can put in. Start thinking about how you can make 1 hour of your effort produce the output of 100. And this requires truth number 9. Emotional detachment in business. Business is not personal. Feelings, ego, sentimentality. These are liabilities in the arena of wealth. The wealthy make decisions based on data, logic, and strategic advantage, not on hurt feelings or personal attachments. They can cut losses, pivot strategies, and negotiate hard without letting emotions cloud their judgment. You need to cultivate a stoic resilience. Say it again with conviction. I'll move the world with my power. And power demands emotional control. Finally, truth number 10. The relentless pursuit of power. Wealth is not just about money. It's a byproduct of power and control. Control over your time, your resources, your environment, and ultimately, your destiny. The truly wealthy aren't just accumulating digits in a bank account. They are accumulating influence, options, and the ability to shape their world. They play the long game. They build institutions, not just businesses. They think about legacy, not just quarterly earnings. This isn't a passive journey. It's a relentless, strategic, often ruthless pursuit. It demands focus, discipline, and an unshakable belief in your own capacity to dominate. You are not just building wealth. You are building an empire, a legacy that extends beyond yourself. Are you willing to embrace this pursuit? Are you ready to become the architect of your own power? Like this video if you're ready to take action and claim your power. So there you have it. 10 brutal truths. Not pretty, not comfortable, but absolutely essential if you want to break free from the shackles of mediocrity and build true wealth and power. You now know the rules of the game. The question is, what are you going to do with them? Are you going to dismiss them as too harsh, too difficult, too not me? Or are you going to internalize them, apply them, and transform your life? This isn't a suggestion. It's a mandate for anyone who truly seeks to rise above the crowd. Ignore these rules, and you will stay exactly where you are, stuck, struggling, and perpetually broke. Apply them with focus, power, and unstoppable momentum, and you will become a force to be reckoned with. The choice is yours. The game has changed. If you're serious about taking control, about building an unstoppable future, then make sure you hit that subscribe button right now for more powerful content. Drop your biggest takeaway from this video in the comments below. Let me know which truth hit you the hardest. And share this video with someone who needs to hear this raw, unfiltered truth. Your journey to power starts now. No excuses, only action.